Welcome back to another 5-minute market update. President Milei of Argentina, everyone's favorite president with the chainsaw, is now destroying crypto with all the other pumping up influencers that are happening right now with the endorsement of the LIBRA cryptocurrency, which basically pumped and dumped all for a measly, $107 million? Guys, Bitcoin. This is why I talk about Bitcoin so much. Don't try to chase crap like this. It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's keep going. In more interesting news, the U.S. government claims it has almost 5,000 tons of gold, but Fort Knox U.S. Gold Reserve has not been audited since 1974. Guess what? And guess who's saying, oh, maybe we should audit this? That's right, the team at DOGE and Elon Musk. And interestingly enough, of course, Senator Loomis saying, or rather retweeting or quoting, Bitcoin fixes a Bitcoin reserve could be audited anytime, 24/7 with a basic computer. It's time to upgrade our reserves. That's is no different from what she's been saying for quite a while. Now, when we look at the price of BTC, it's been chop-solidating for a long time, admittedly looking really weak and not so great. I want to go back over here to the daily time frame to show you something interesting, though, in regards to RSI. Even though we have this line right here of resistance, this is our first resistance fan line, we had a break above it last Wednesday, came down below it and went back above. And look, yesterday it fell, but it's actually bouncing off. Now, this is a stretch to call this a bump and run, but I do like this setup. At least we're seeing increasing lows. Even if I were just to take off all of these drawings right here, it's clear to see that daily RSI is making higher lows, which is a bullish signal. It's a good thing. Price action for BTC has been boring. We're still chopping sideways. We had a couple of moments where things were looking great, like last Friday, and then yesterday gave it all away. But it's only down 1.49%. It's not that bad. The other thing that's actually really good is that despite all the chop-solidation we're seeing, on-balance volume on the 4-hour time frame has not made a lower low. So we're just in this period of chop where it's unfortunately brutal and super duper annoying, but it's really not that bad. Now, because of this news item about Fort Knox not being audited ever, like the last 50 years, gold kind of took a hit on Friday, which is actually a bigger deal than you realize because this is a massive, massive industry. It lost, I don't even know what the volume is for the day because this is on Owanda, but this is a massive drop for gold, almost 2% in a day. A lot of gold bugs are shaking in their shorts right now. I can guarantee you that. But let's go back to crypto. Bitcoin volatility is now slowly grinding lower into our bounce zone. And I call it the bounce zone because whenever we see BVOL 70 get down to about 4.8 or lower, this is typically a reversal zone. Now, it might be a short-term reversal like this, or it might be a big swing up. But the main thing that we're seeing now is that our window of opportunity for alts to go up higher is quickly closing. So if we see BVOL 70 continue to fall lower and lower this week, which I'm fully expecting to have happen, brace yourselves for more volatility. That could mean a pump for Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin pumps violently, alts will be left behind. So be careful with your BTC pairs. A couple of other charts for you. Aptos has been struggling to break above this line of resistance. Note, I did not update this because we did not have 3 days closed above it, which is why I keep these lines open. And this is exactly why. Look, over the weekend, Friday and Saturday, it's wicking into this line. It's still being rejected. However, we are seeing that RSI is growing. We are seeing, unfortunately, on-balance volume is still trending down for this chart. But we need to see a nice bullish impulse for Aptos before we can get really excited, but it is near support. POL/Matic is showing a TVT bullish divergence signal on the yesterday's daily candle, which is a good reversal signal. It's like kind of sort of okay, but the main thing I like about this, to be honest, is the fact that it fell down to support. This is a newish chart. It's really Matic, but it fell down to support and it's bounced up 7% from there. We also have a clean RSI reset as well in the daily time frame. It looks good. Sonic/Phantom. Why do they keep doing these rebrandings? Because the other charts were just so bad. I'm not kidding. We have an RSI reset right here. We have a TBT bullish divergence cluster on the 4-hour time frame. Though we really need to see a lot more volume and excitement here, but we're seeing good signs that the worst is over. And last but not least, SmartX finally, after being oversold for a record of too long, like 16 days, 18 days, finally had an RSI reset. SmartX is one of my long-term holds. It did bounce off of price-based support, but it has a lot of room to make up. It needs to go back up, not just 100%, but a lot higher. So I want to remind you as well, one more thing. We are having a winter sale at thebettertraders.com, so you can save 30% off of any of our courses. If you're not sure where to start with crypto, I highly recommend checking out 15 Minutes to Financial Freedom. It covers both passive and active trading, has a ton of stuff in it. Check it out, and until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.